Newton H. Rattus presents This Week in History for the week of January 10th through January 16th. January 10th, 1429, the Order of the Golden Fleece is established in Habsburg, Austria, and Spain. This order of knighthood served a threefold purpose: to defend the Roman Catholic religion, to uphold the usages of chivalry, and to increase the prestige of the Dukes of Burgundy. Living members of the order today include King Juan Carlos I of Spain, King Albert II of Belgium, and Princess Beatrix of the Netherlands. This respectful and time-honored designation is not to be confused with the Order of the Golden Fleecing, whose members include Charles Ponzi, Bernie Madoff, and nearly all modern-day televangelists. January 11th, 1989. The Paris Chemical Weapons Conference concludes with nearly 150 nations agreeing to restore respect for the Geneva Protocol and its prohibition against the use of chemical weapons in warfare. During the convention, Soviet Foreign Minister Eduard Shevardnadze announces that the USSR will cease production of chemical weapons and begin the destruction of its current chemical weapons stockpile. Unfortunately, certain odoriferous gaseous emissions from certain internet puppet show characters do not fall under the jurisdiction of this protocol, since such emissions are classified as biological weapons, not chemical. January 12th, 1949. Kukla, Fran and Ollie makes its national television debut on NBC. Originally a local children's program from Chicago, NBC gave the series a primetime slot in an effort to encourage families to gather around the TV set together. Surprisingly, the endearing puppet characters, created by Bert Tillstrom, garnered a huge following among adults. The show became a giant ratings hit, drawing numbers on par with Milton Berle's and Ed Sullivan's programs, and it brought nationwide acceptance to the concept of puppets on television. If it weren't for Kukla, Fran, and Ollie, television viewers likely never would have seen The Howdy Doody Show, Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood, or two of the most popular puppet shows on the air today, CNN and the Fox News Channel. January 13th, 1968. Country music legend Johnny Cash performs a concert from inside California's Folsom State Prison. The concert, which also included performances by Carl Perkins and the Statler Brothers, was recorded and released as an album in May of that same year. Spawning the hit singles Jackson, Orange Blossom Special, and Folsom Prison Blues, the album revitalized Cash's sagging career, and in 2003 was certified triple platinum by the Recording Industry Association of America. Later in the evening of January 13th, the Folsom Prison inmates were treated to singing of a different variety when inmate number 307929 dropped the soap in the shower. January 15th, 2001. The website wikipedia.org is officially launched. Originally intended to be a complement to Bomus's informational website Newpedia, Wikipedia's massively multiplayer characteristic enabled it to quickly overtake Nupedia in terms of both content and popularity. Today, Wikipedia is the 7th most visited website on the internet, and in its relatively brief 15 years of existence, it has become the world's premier source for plagiarized term papers, phony celebrity obituaries, and way too much information on Mark Zuckerberg's sex life. So, what was historically significant about January 20th, 1863? Tune in next week when Newton H. Rattus presents another installment of This Week in History!
The following program on the Paw Pet Broadcasting Network is both educational and informational.